It is finally baseball season time, guys. JustAbout609 HD here with my very first 2013 MLB video, and I'm going to be talking about four key topics, basically. I'm going to talk about a few predictions, and I'm going to actually talk about my hometown Minnesota Twins team. I'm going to talk about their kind of things that they've done in the past offseason, and if it was actually a good idea or a bad idea. I'll get to that later on in the video, but first I'm going to actually do kind of a early prediction on who I think the final two people will be in the Home Run Derby for 2013 at Mets Stadium. Okay, so as you see here in the back here, I actually, out of the blue, I thought of the best people right now who I think could actually be a potential picker, or maybe a person who would actually want to go to the Home Run Derby and who would actually get in the final two. So I'm just going to pick two people right now, but once we get closer and closer, I'll probably be doing more picks, picking more people out and stuff. I'll actually have more predictions on that later on this year. So my first two picks are in this video right now, Josh Willingham and Ryan Braun's. So that's kind of one fast thing that I wanted to get out of the way right there, and then I'm going to continue on and actually go towards who I think will be the best team this year by what I've seen in the past couple of months with the signings and all that stuff and trades and all that. Well, we already know that the Angels are probably going to be the most potential team so far that's going to start this year, but it might not go as planned. We won't know until the season starts or until spring training starts, when the big guys start practicing for the first time, and then you get all those young guys that are going to start practicing for the first time as well. So the Angels right now, I would say, from my point of perspective, they are the number one team right now in overall. And then it would be the Braves, because you got both Upton brothers on the same team, and you also have, oh God, what's his name? I think it's Hudson. It's not Hudson. It's they got that really young guy that's really good with Powerhouse. I know his name. It's just I haven't played as him on this game for so long. But I really wish I knew the name. You guys probably know if you're Brave fans out here and watching it right now. But they're going to have a really good outfield defense and offense this year. Why do I keep I keep stumbling? So Braves are going to be my second pick for the best team. And then my third overall pick. This one is kind of hard because I wouldn't say they've done that much this offseason, but they were really good contenders for last year's World Series. But I'm picking the Detroit Tigers, since they signed Torrey Hunter. He's still good at his age, and I still think Detroit has that kind of how would I say this, World Series kind of team, to where they can actually go back and possibly get in the World Series again. So let's move on before the time is out. My prediction for the All-Star game this year, I know the National League has won 2 times or 3 times in a row, but I actually think it's this year for the American League to actually win, since they got, I think they're starting to get more good pitchers, I would say, on the American League side, and National League's kind of getting a little empty with really good pitchers and stuff, and I don't know if that's a really good prediction for me, but I'm going with the American League this time. I think they have a potential threat of actually winning for once. And now, time to talk about the Minnesota Twins before this time runs out in the next minute and 30 seconds. I'm going to be talking about I think I have 4 little topics basically on the Minnesota Twins, on what happened this offseason and what I think is going to happen this year. So, the things that are going to make us better this year for the Minnesota Twins is that Twins have been really working real hard to get a lot of good pitchers this offseason. So I think their pitching staff will be a lot stronger than last year. Definitely a lot stronger. They will not be the worst team out there unless if they don't get things together right away. And then also we are going to have a really dangerous middle of the lineup for offense. We're going to have Joe Mauer, Justin Morneau, Josh Willingham, and also Ryan Domet, who are going to be really good guys for getting home runs and getting runs in this year. And then I have named off 5 people who I think could be a potential runner-up for opening as center field for opening day. So I'm going to go from like the highly likely to the lowest, and I actually have a rumor on this. This just came in a couple days ago, but I'm going to go with Aaron Hicks could possibly be the #1 center fielder. Then we have Darren Mastriani, Joe Benson, Brian Dinkelman, and this is a rumor, Scott Pasednik, which is kind of a shocking thing since he's a veteran. And then my very last topic before this ends was the offseason signing good or bad? I would say 50-50 right now. The veterans and young guys were actually a good mix, but I hope you guys enjoyed this video and see you guys later. Peace.